Hey guys, what's up and welcome. It's Matthew here, the designer and developer from South Africa. Let's continue with our series of a WhatsApp clone. Okay, so as you can see, this is where you are. Let me just try to refresh so that I can show you that this series is continuing. In case it's your first here, please come and check here. So as you can see, we started here and then now we are on video number 4, that one. So video number 6 is already uploading and this one is going to be video number 7. So please don't forget guys to support me and subscribe. So let's continue guys. Okay, so we have managed to create the home page. As you can see, sign in, sign up, and then what we want to do now, we want to get to the sign in. So now we are going to get into the interesting things. Okay, interesting stuff. So let's go and create the sign in page. The first thing that we need to note is that um the home page, the sign in and sign up page, they are almost like the same. They will always have this, okay, at the top here. Okay, so what we can do, we can make sure that we take this part, the theme toggler, to the layout. Okay, let's do that. So what we're going to do, as you can see in this route group, there is no layout. We can create a layout page here and then we can copy almost like everything. Okay, almost like everything. Okay, let's create the layout first. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is already a layout. Okay, but I'm just going to, or maybe let me create one of my own. Let's see, maybe I don't really have to be that lazy. What is it that I really don't like? Function layout. I don't think there's something special about this. Okay, let me create my own layout. Let me go to auth. Okay, and then let me create a file. Let me call this file layout.tsx. Okay, and then let me put RAFCE. Okay, doesn't work. RAFCE. Okay, as you can see guys, this is what we have. And then what I want to do here, let's see if this layout is working. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take everything that is inside this page, starting from here, and then I'm going to paste it where? I'm going to paste it here on the layout. Let's see if my layout is working. Let me also import everything from here, which is something like this. Okay, and then let me paste it on the layout. Where is my layout? Here is it. Put all the imports here. Okay, we don't really need the heart and the Mtt image. Okay, so as you can see guys, now suppose when I'm routing to one of these, okay, as you can see, sign in, okay, this layout will take effect. Okay, let's just check here on the home page. Let's click on sign in. It looks like the layout doesn't really do what I want it to do. Is it me or what? Suppose it doesn't show this sign in. Okay, suppose it doesn't show. Suppose it takes, what can I say? Suppose it takes hold of everything. Let's see, const export layout as default. Let's see, layout.tsx. Maybe let's check. Maybe this capital letter L might be a problem. Let's go to another layout here, as you can see guys. Okay, my apologies about that. Let's just make this a small letter. Okay, doesn't really have to be a capital letter. Let's see, go back and refresh. I hope it's going to refresh. As you can see guys, now the layout is starting to take effect. Okay, it's being loaded and it doesn't allow the sign in to load because we didn't make means for that. Okay, as you can see, we are unfair to these routes inside this route group. As you can see, the route group doesn't show here. There is no something like auth here, as you can see. So this is the importance of route groups. So now that our layout is working and I'm happy about that, there is some sort of a part that we don't really need here. Okay, let's see. Where is where is what? Let's see. Okay, this is everything. Flex cap, I'm happy with that. Where is that bar? This is the bar, okay? And then let's see, this cap is equal to 24, height is equal to screen. I'm happy with this. The only thing that I don't want, it's everything in between. Okay, but in between what? I need to check here until where? Until line 57. So from here, I want to delete up until I come here. And then let's just type test here. Why do we have some errors? Okay, there are some things that let me leave this link and this image. Do I really need the image? I think I need the image, guys. My apologies. And then which part I don't really need? Let's work on the logo side. Okay, where there is a logo, I will put a form. So let's just type here form. Okay, let's type here form and let's see. Okay, and I don't need these buttons. Okay, I don't need the buttons. Where are they? Okay, I just need a form there. Okay, let's go back and see. Okay, so there will be this screen, and then here there will be a sign in form. Okay, I think I'm supposed to start with sign up instead. Okay, so what I want to do now is what else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? I think everything is still working fine. Okay, everything is still working fine, but now I want to put a form here. So what I'm going to do, let me accept some children here so that I can display them where? Here, yes. Okay, cool. So let's go to our layout. Let's say I need also to charge the laptop. Okay, so let me just quickly pause and charge it, as you can see, guys. Okay, my apologies about that. I will be back now. Okay, guys, let's continue. Thank you so much. As you can see, now we are good to go. So what do I want to do? Okay, I want to receive children here. Okay, which is all the route here, which is sign in, the sign in page, and the sign up page. So I'm going to receive these as children, and then I need to type these. Okay, I need to type these. How am I going to type these? Let me say children. Okay, I think in Mtt Component I have a type for this. Okay, I'm not sure if it's prop with children, or let me say with don't I have props with children? I think on Mtt Component I've got a type. Okay, but I've just forgot now what is it. Let's see. Okay, maybe how am I going to do that? Let's go to Mtt Component. Okay, remember I said Mtt Component, it's a lot of things. Okay, so what I want here, don't I have types here? Type.dt list. Let's see, do I have some sort of children here? Okay, is loading. No, not this one. A type. Yes, here is this type. It's layout props. Okay, as you can see, read only, children, read only. So I was about to repeat that. So let me go back and check here. So what I want this to be layout props. As you can see, guys, here is this type. Okay, nice. Okay, and then so this is what I mean by I don't repeat myself. Okay, so you always find means and ways of making your life easier, more especially if you've got some things that you use every day. Okay, these are some of the Mtt Components opinions. Okay, let's continue, guys. So I want to display these children where? Here in this place, which is form. Paste. Read only is not assignable to a type React node. Is missing the following properties: form type, React router. What might be the problem? Let's see. Why that is not going to be a... I really don't understand. Okay, let's go to this type. It's children. Let's see. Children as React node. Type read only. Children React node. Let's see. This always wants me to think this is coding. Okay. Okay, let me do this first. Okay. Let me let me go to the root layout and just see, just to test something. Okay, here is this. Let me just take this as it is until where? Let's see. Where does this end? I think it ends here. So everything that is inside here is what I want up until here. Let's see. Let's prove it. Yes. Let me copy this and just come back here on this layout and just paste this. Okay, here. Okay, children is defined but is never read. Let me copy this. Okay, read only children. Let's copy that and let's go back to and paste it here. As you can see here, it doesn't complain. So there is a problem with my what can I say? With my type. Okay, I need to fix it. Okay, let's see. It's read only of this and this and this. Okay, cool. Let me just go back to my types and see why it's not accepted. Layout props, read only, then it's children. Okay, so what I can do, maybe I can come back here and let's see. Let's see. Let me copy this type up until here, but I think it's the same. Okay, I think it's the same. There's nothing much. Let me copy this type. Layout prop is equal to, let's see, read only. I think this was the same thing. Okay, I don't think there was a difference in a way. Okay, so maybe if it doesn't work, maybe what may be the problem? And then let's go back here and let's make this. Oh, let's make this. Let's make this. Okay, now it's working. Obviously, I think there was a problem with my own types. Okay, I hope I'm not going to forget to update Mtt Components. Okay, guys. I think you have seen it, but let's just structure this code. Or let me just highlight everything. My apologies for this. Okay, I understand. It's maybe you might be confused. My apologies about that. Let me format the document so that this code can be cleaner. So as you can see, um, let's go back and check. Suppose now there is sign in here, and then when I go to sign, let's go back so that I can demonstrate this. When I go to sign up, there must be sign up here. Okay, so let's start with sign up. Okay, let's start with sign up. So what do I want to do? Let me delete these. Okay, I'm not going to use them. Okay, so what do I want to do, guys? I want to go to sign up, and here on sign up I want to put a form here. Okay, but I'm not going to create this form here. I'm going to import this form here. Okay, so I'm going to create this form here. Okay, so let's say form. Okay, sign up. Okay. Okay, there is a reason behind naming things this way. Okay, is this a form? Yes. So I always prefix it with what it is so that whenever I am lost and I don't know where my components are, I can just press Ctrl P and type form. As you can see, form sign up will pop up here. So there's a reason behind this naming. RAFCE. Okay, as you can see, this is just a component. Okay, now guys, let me get into the design patterns and how I do things. Okay, Mtt Components has got what is this? Mtt Components has got a high order component. A high order component is just a function that consumes another function and it feeds it with props. Okay, so instead of importing things here, declaring them, for instance, now in this form, I will need a React hook form, I will need a React hook query, I will need a lot of things. I've got a high order component that can help me to just give me exactly what I want. How are we going to do that? Let's just go to Mtt Component and I will show you where is the Mtt form. Let's go to Mtt form I think where is the code format form? Is it all of it? If it's all of it, that will be fine. As you can see, guys, okay, we are going to change this to be original form. Okay, all my forms start with original form. Okay, let's see. Let's change this to original form. Okay, as you can see. Okay, so this is original form. Obviously, we need to export this. Don't mind much about this. Okay. Original form is assigned a value, but it's never used. Don't mind much about this at the moment in time. Let's go back here, guys. Okay. And then let's copy this. Okay. And then let's paste it here. Let's just paste it here for now. Okay. So what we want to do, we want to name this. Let's see. I will explain when I'm done. Okay, let's rename this not form add client, form sign up, and export form sign up. Okay. Okay, let me explain what I've just did. I'm using this high order component. What this high order component does, it's a function. Okay, this is a function, as you can see. Okay. Sorry. I'm using a high order component. Where is the high order component? It's with utilities. Okay. My apologies about this. This is just a normal component, a form. This with utilities is in Mtt Component, so you can just click here and press Control and then import it, as you can see. Okay, this is a high order component. What it does, it consumes a component with a generic name, okay, with a general name. So I always give these like original form. This is the actual original form, okay, not named yet. This original form needs to be passed in as a dependency in this with utilities so that it can come out with a lot of things, okay, things like these utilities, okay, and then from then you can export your own sign up form. So it's like we've got an anonymous form here that comes with the utilities because of the help of with utilities. In case you don't understand this, please go and search HOC high order components. Okay, you will really understand what is going on here. So basically, what this with utilities does, this it supplies us with these utilities. Okay, what is the use of these utilities? Let me just show you now. Okay, don't mind about these utilities undefined. Really, it won't make a difference. And then the other thing that we always have to check here, we need to use client. Okay, at the moment I have not faced any hydration errors. Okay, there is a component that helps me with hydration errors here. I will only start to use it once we start to won't that be too late maybe to only use it when you are encountering a problem, but anyway, I'm going to use it when we are facing some hydration errors. I want to show you why we have to use it, because now if I'm using it without any problem, maybe you might not get it. Okay, I hope that won't be too late whereby I'm lazy now to change the code everywhere. Okay, okay, or maybe I must use it. Let me use it. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Okay, this is supplying us with utilities. What are these utilities going to do? Okay, let me show you. These utilities have got a lot of things that we are going to use. Okay, I've just noticed that there's a lot of functions that I am always using. Okay, for instance, inside this utility variable, we can get create, toast, user ID, image reset, object form data, is loading, query client, and utilities. Okay, sorry. Okay, from utilities. So let me get all of those here. Okay, these are the things that are available for you to use. Okay, check here. So inside with utilities, we've got these. Okay, these has been assigned values, but they have not been used. Okay, they are just available for you to use, as you can see. So let me just try to explain in higher level terms. Okay, I am lazy and I don't want to repeat myself. So what have you done in order to make sure that you don't repeat yourself? I've got a high order component that always supplies me with utilities. Why does it supplies you with utilities? Because in each and every form, it's either I'm going to create or display a toast or want a user ID or want image reset, or want object model data, or want is loading, or want query client. These are the things that I'm always using. Okay, so even here there is also a read method when I want to. Okay, as you can see, so all of these things are here. Why they are here? This is like trying to come up with a clean and highly maintainable code, simply because all these things are coming from with utilities. What if maybe I want to change this is loading? If I can change this is loading inside this with utilities, it changes everywhere it's being used. So I hope you do get that. So this is some sort of a way to clean architecture and a beautiful code in a way. Okay, because this is easy to read. Okay, I don't think you will forget it. Whenever you want anything that will work with a form, you always get it from with utilities. You just have to be familiar with what are the things that are inside here. So as we use this high order component, you will know everything. Okay, so enough about that. Now what I want to do next, I want to use Mtt components. Okay, so let's go back here and check where is Mtt form. Okay, first of all, okay, we need to create a schema. Okay, which is we are going to use our Zod schema. Okay, what is a schema? A schema is some sort of a list of input validate. For now, I'm just going to say input because I'm going to use it in a form. It's a list of input validation mechanism or functions. Okay, for instance, if I don't want an form to be empty, I will define it here. Okay, and then I will push this inside a form. Do you have to do you really have to memorize this and know this? No. So how can you do that? You just copy this, copy and paste, and that is it. Okay, so as you can see, we are creating a Zod schema. Obviously this needs to be imported. Let's import Z. Okay, from Zod. As you can see, guys, now we've created a schema. Okay, unfortunately these fields are not what we want. Okay, this is not what we want to validate. How do we know what is it that we want to validate? Because of we want to be consistent. Remember I said your database fields, okay, your table fields, and your Zod schema field and your text names needs to be consistent. Okay, you will thank me later. So let's continue. Let's go to our schema, our what's this? I forgot it now. Let's see Prisma schema. Where is it? Inside Prisma schema, let's go to users. Okay, let's go to users. Where is model users? Okay, client, where I am I on the right place? WhatsApp chapter, yes. Oh, here is users. Okay, so here on users, the user ID is going to be generated by the database. I need the username, user surname, the last name generated by database. User is blocked, is going to be generated by database. Let me do that. Okay, at, so by default, is user is blocked supposed to be here? Let's see. I remember I have changed this and I've put this on request. I think yes, we have changed this functionality. User is blocked, remember I've clicked save. It's here. Let me show you. The user can be blocked here. Okay, where am I using this? Let's go to the request. As you can see, this is either be pending, rejected, or it can be blocked here on request, not here. So now that we have changed our what is this, our schema, okay, our database doesn't look like this. Okay, it doesn't look like this at all. So we need to go back here, cancel, and then yes, and then run npx prisma db push. Okay, I am pushing those changes. In case you might forget these, I think we have them here on code snippets on Prisma. You can copy this. Where is push? Here is it, npx db push. You are pushing that. Okay, as you can see, you can paste it here. Okay, delete everything and just paste this. And then I am pushing those changes so that our tables can reflect that as well. Okay, let's see. Chat user ID key needs a key console, SQL schema, what migration steps. All right, I wonder why. Let me undo here and check. Let's say I am pushing these changes as they are. I want to see if we are going to face some errors. Okay, let's see. I just want to see. Okay, I am facing the errors. Cannot drop index chats user ID foreign key needed in. Okay, cool. That's not much of a problem. Let's go back here and find um a code that will reset everything. Remember, there is no data there. Okay, so let's force the reset. Okay, it's like we are forcing everything to start from scratch. So let's come here, and also, what is it that I have to drop? I think I have to stop this as well. Okay, because this is running. Let me stop it as well and see. Maybe it might happen it is the cause. Let's go back here, db push first, to see what will happen. Okay, still it doesn't work. Not much of a problem. npx prisma migrate reset force. I'm just resetting the database. Okay, so that it can be clean. As you can see now, I think it has been reset successfully. Now let me run that command. Okay, db push, so that to make sure that this schema is exactly what is there on the database. Okay, let's see. Let's see. My apologies about that. Okay, I don't know why it's slow. Okay, what else do I have to do in the meantime? Let me close these Tailwind configs. I don't need them. Let's get to form sign up. Okay, let's get to form sign up. I wanted to take things from the schema. I wanted to take things from the schema. Where is my schema? As you can see, guys, I think use skip Prisma generate. I think everything now the database is in sync. That means everything is working well. Okay. Okay. Control C, and then okay. What do I want to do? I want to clear. How do you clear things here? Control C. What's the command for clearing things? Hey. Oh, or is it clear? Let's see. Oh, okay. It's not Control C. Okay, you just type clear. Okay, cool. I will run this later. Okay, let's just go back, guys, and refresh. Okay, now we are on this step. So what I'm going to do, let me write some neat steps, which is step 1, um, utilities. Okay, let's say get utils. Get utils. Okay, that's step number 1. This will be like this for all forms. Okay, that's why I'm trying to create a structure in a way. Okay, and then number 2, okay, form schema. Okay, form schema. Okay, you need to have a form schema. Here is the form schema. And then the form schema, we need to make sure that we take variables from here. Okay, copy. I want a username. And then I want the same name. And I think that is it. Okay, username and same name. And that is it. Okay, all other things are going to be generated by the code. Okay, so here I didn't even have an email. I don't think that is important for now. Okay, because I'm not going to use it to send some emails for whatever. Okay, so as you can see, guys, one last thing that I think it's important and I forgot about it. Okay, let's go back here on the schema. It's a password, guys. Okay, this is the username, which is the username. It's your name. Okay, it's your name. Can't it be an email? Let me think. If it's going to be an email, do I have to specify it here? An email is a string, so if I want to, I can make it email. No, that is cheating. Okay, let me admit that I need user email here. Okay, as a string, and that is it. So now we've added an email here. So you need a username, you need an email, and what else do I want to add? And the password, guys, very important thing. Okay, I forgot the password. Okay, the password needs what? It needs to have a certain length. Okay, we are going to hash the password. Okay, so even if you can have a password of 1234, when we hash it, it's going to be a long string plus minus 60 characters. So if we don't tell the maximum number of characters here, that hashed code will be truncated. It will be some sort of cut off so that it can fit in here, and all of our password will always be wrong and we won't be able to log in. So let's just go to one of these schemas here. Am I on Prisma? Yes. Prisma schema. Let me check for password here on model user and see how many characters does it have. As you can see, guys, password, it's a string. Why is it optional? I don't want it to be optional. Let's say at db varchar, and then okay, string at db varchar, characters almost like 80. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, what I want to do is to make sure that I push these changes, okay, before I forget, because if I do, this is going to create some errors. So npx prisma db push. Okay, if it gives us some errors, I don't really mind. I'm going to reset. Let me just check that for resetting and forcing so that it can start from scratch, and then I will db push, and then I'm done. Okay, let's see, db push, and then I'm done. Let's continue, guys. So I've got the username. I think now on the schema here, okay, I need also the email. Okay, now let's get into the validation. Now I need to make sure that this is an email, the email is correct. So I'm going to get zod dot string dot what? I think there is a dot email here. Okay, dot email must be a function, and then minimum characters at least 1. Okay, so as you can see, guys, now I'm validating. This won't continue unless this is true. Okay, what else? I think I also need the password. Also, I'm not going to I'm going to copy this password as it is. In fact, this was supposed to be user password. Okay, we need to stick to this as is. Okay, or let's leave password as password. Okay, let's leave to password as password, but I like consistency. All right, so let's just get here and make this. In fact, we just need to copy this. Okay, put a password here, and then a password, you can have 1 characters, at least 4, minimum of 4. Okay, and I think that is all, guys. Okay, I think that is all. Okay, let's see, did I think I did db push, and everything is working well. Okay, let me control a format. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, As I've told you guys, systems thinking help you to think about things as a system. So what I'm doing now, it's some sort of, I'm setting up the system. Okay. This is a well-oiled engine. Okay. These things are working together. Okay. So these pieces will work together. So when I'm thinking, I don't think of technologies independently, but I like to systematize them so that I can think of them as a whole. Okay. That's why I'm going to copy and paste almost these things, because in each and every form, it will look more or less like this. It will have these exact steps. Okay. So let's continue. Now we've got the form here. Okay. Now what we want to do, we want, where are we? I want to be on the met form. Okay. So on the met form, I want a method for submitting. Okay. A method to submit. Which one must I start with? Okay. Let me check here. Okay, I've got the schema. What else? I need a type. Okay, form type. Let's just copy this. Okay, let's just copy this and paste it here. Okay, and then this is step 3. You need to have a form type. Okay, so what we are doing, since we are using Zod here, okay, as you can see here, we've got our username, user surname, email, and password. Okay, we can get a TypeScript type from here. How do we do that? This is a form schema and this is a form type. As you can see, guys, everything of mine start with a form. Okay, because this relates to a form. So a form type is zod.infer type of form schema. Okay, we are getting this type from here. You will see where we are going to use it. Okay, as you can see, we got the form type, and then what we want to do, we need to create a React hook form. Okay, so that means that we need some form methods. Okay, and here are the form methods. Okay, let me copy this form methods. Okay, for now, this is not something that you really have to memorize, if I can be honest with you, as long as you just copy and paste for now. Okay, if you want to know more about this, just go to React hook form. Okay, because I have React hook form, I have interface met form has interfaced React hook form. Okay, let's continue, guys. Okay, so we need some form methods. Okay, use form. I need to import this from React hook form. Okay, as you can see, this takes a type of what? Of a Zod scheme. So as you can see, Zod schema, it's helping us, it's giving us a type so that we don't really have to create a TypeScript type of this. So as you can see, these things are working well together. Okay, this is number 4. Okay, we are creating form methods. Obviously, the form needs to have its default values. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy these things as they are, and paste them here. Okay, and all the default values for these things is just going to be empty strings. Okay, as you can see, I don't want to. Okay, let me remove everything here. Okay, all of these, the default is going to be empty strings. Okay, when we reset our form, it just needs to show empty strings. Okay, as you can see. Now, Zod resolver, we need to get this from Zod. Okay, sorry, from React hook form resolvers. Okay, as you can see. So now having some form methods. Okay, we have some form methods. Okay, let me, my apologies about that. Let me click here and let me format this. Okay, cool. So we are done with this step. I think now we are ready to use a React hook form. We just need to have an onSubmit method. Okay, an onSubmit method. Let's go back here. Where is the onSubmit method? We will create an on mutation later. Okay, onSubmit method, form submit. Let's copy and paste it here. Okay, and this is step number 5. So this step will always repeat in all of what we do. So this is form submit. It has not been used. It uses a submit handler from where? I think this is the React hook form, right? Yes. So as you can see, import this from React hook form And then we've got form mutation. We have not created any form mutation yet. Okay. Okay, it looks like there is something else that I forgot. And that is the image, guys. Okay. Remember when you are done, we need images. Okay, let's go back to the UI. Okay, we cannot do without images, as you can see. So you need to create, you need to have some images. My apologies about that. Go back to the schema, and then let me just type here. I think user profile image. User profile. Yes, image. I know it's long, but this is going to be a string, and that is it. Let me click save. Okay, before I format everything to make sure the DB is in sync with this, let me just copy this and go back where and go back here. Okay, I want to go here and I want to put this. Okay, since now this is an image, we validate it a little bit differently. Okay, that's not much of a problem. We just need to go to our form components. Okay, let's look for Zod schema. The Zod schema. Don't we have a file somewhere here? Name, user ID, contact number, contact person, company email. Which one is this? Where are these? Where are these schemas? Let me just check. Don't we have an image? Okay, let me go to the form schema. Client name, user ID. Oh, okay, I remember. What needs to be updated here? It's the code. Okay. So how am I going to do that? Let's see. Let's see. Because now I need a way to validate an image. Okay. Let me go to Mtt Components. Here is Mtt Components, and I want to go to Mtt Forms. Okay. Let me go to Mtt Forms. Okay, in a route called Mtt Form here. Here is Mtt Form, and then Mtt Form component, form add client. Okay, I think this form add client doesn't, it has, here is the image reset as well. So isn't there, oh, okay, now I see. Okay, now I see. The image component is here, but I don't think it has been assigned a value. Let's go to Mtt Component. As you can see, this is supposed to be profile. Okay, do we have a profile here on the schema, which is a file? As you can see, guys, we don't have it. Okay, that's not much of a problem. What else do I want to do now from here? That means I need to have a way of validating if this is a file. Okay, let's see. Where can I copy this code? I don't really want to type this code because I forgot about it, but let's see. I want to validate that this must be a file. Okay, so what I want to do, I want Zod. How am I going to do that? Let's see. It's going to be Zod.any. Okay, that means it can be anything, and then I'm going to use a refine dot refine. I'm refining it. Okay, and then when I'm refining it, I must assign a function here. Okay, the function that I'm going to receive here, let's say it's file, and then I need to assert that this file must be a type of file. Okay, let's say file, type of, let's see, type of file. Okay, let's see, how do I then say file type of? Okay, how do you use type of? Do you, let's see, type of file. I think, okay, let's see, file, um, file, which is this file that we have received here, which might be any, but now we need to enforce that it has to be a type of file. Okay, maybe type of works like this. Okay, type of work like this. Um, file type of, okay, let me just go to the Zod. I think on the schema I've got type of, okay, that info type of just work like this. It doesn't have any okay, let me ask ChatGPT. I think ChatGPT will help me on this one. Okay, type any refine file type of, okay, let me just do that. Okay, I just forgot the syntax, but this was not that difficult. Okay, let's just say please validate this to be a file in this Zod. I don't really even have to write a lot of things. I think ChatGPT will understand what I'm looking for. Let's see. Dot refine file. Okay, my mistake. Instance of file, not type of. Okay. Now I see file instance of file. Okay. And then I will have to put a message. Okay, let me just copy this as it is. Okay, I just forgot that it needs to be instance of file. Okay, user profile. Start from here. Okay, as you can see. So we are receiving this profile image. So it can be any, we don't mind, but we are going to refine that and receive that file. We make sure that file, it's an instance of file. That means its type is of file. User profile image must be a valid file object, as you can see, guys. Okay, so we are done with this. Remember, we said we are going to go back here. And what are we going to do here? We're going to go back to code snippet, Prisma, and we want to force things again first. Okay, these days we are forcing a lot of things. Okay, make sure that everything starts from scratch so that it can pick up the image, user profile image. And then let's do npx db push. Okay, so as you can see, guys, and then let's go to the file image as well. When we are resetting, I think since it's a file, we can default it to null. Okay, because it's a file. It's not assignable to or undefined. Okay, it's undefined, not really null. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we have done. We've got the schema, we've got the type of the form schema. We've got the image, and what else? We've got the form submit. This form submit will take this type, which is this one. Okay. And then from there, what we want to do, the convert form data is assigned a value, but it's never used. Since we are going to use, for now, let me just comment it. Okay, we're going to receive data here. Okay, I'm happy about that. I think now we are ready to use what is this? We are ready to use met forms. Okay, let's go back to met forms. Met form. Okay, let's see. Where is met form? The JSX, as you can see, guys. So When you are using metform, you just need to have a metform component, pass on submit, and pass form methods, and that's it. So let's copy this and come back here. Okay, let's make this a metform component from straight. As you can see, met component is expecting some children. Let's just press Control and space and import metform. Okay, property children is missing, of course. So as you can see, guys, it's very important to name things in a certain way, because my form submit will always be form submit, my form methods will always be form method. I don't really have to do these things. Okay, so what I want to do, why this return doesn't really do what I want, let's see. Okay, let me just put a div here. Okay, why this is gray? Simply because I don't have these these braces. Okay, so I think I can even delete this one and delete what? Okay, let me just click undo, guys. Okay, I think I have made a mistake. As you can see, I've copied not everything. I want to copy metform only and delete this one, and I have to put those braces, bracket, and that is it. Okay, everything works. So now this metform is expecting some component. Okay, let's look at how easy it is to integrate images on metform. Systems thinking. This metform, it's a system, okay, that works well with other pieces of the system. So let's go back here. Let's I think there is a hook that I need here. I think it's use met media. Let's check it. Because it's going to give us met image. Let's just quickly check here. My apologies about that. Let's see the hook. There is a hook here. Where is that hook from error? Okay, let's see. How am I going to get this? Let's see. Okay. Oh, maybe let me search, but let me search it here because you are going to be copying from this documentation, so I can't use VS Code. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I have missed it. Okay, I don't think I might have missed it. This is form.reset, image reset. Okay. Okay, it's not this one, it's not this one. Let me read this code line by line. Form mutation, form submit, zot schema. Okay, I need to, here is it, okay, from Met Media. I was going to say I need to update this, okay, so here is this hook, okay. Number 6, when there is an image, we need to use this hook from its Met Media, import it from Met Components, okay. So it's going to give us Met image, okay, and Met image display. So then we can use Met image. Let's go back here. Where is Met image? Is it Met image file or just Met image? Looks like it's supposed to be Met image file. Okay, it looks like it's supposed to be that. Okay, Met image file, yes. Okay, so let's start with Met image here. Okay, as you can see, we're going to add Met image, but the name of this is not Met image. Okay, it's not profile. So what we do, we go to our schema, we use this one, this profile image, make sure that it's here. Okay, label, this is not a profile. Yeah, this is a profile image. Okay, this is your profile image. Let's just click save. Make sure is this use client? Yes. Let's just check how things are now. Okay, here on sign up, or I didn't npm run dev. Okay, what else? Yeah, npm run dev. Let's see. Okay, I hope you are learning, guys. Don't forget, I've got this awesome course here React Advanced Component Composition, and Next.js. Check the link in the description below. If you might want to contact me and teach you and help you to become a better developer, just go to my website here and then click on Discovery Call, give me your name and email, and that will be it. And then what else? There's nothing much. I've got also buy me a coffee here in case you might want to support me. Let's go back here and see. We are not supposed to have sign up here. We are supposed to have a Mtt form. Okay, let's see. We are supposed to have a Mtt form. It's compiling sign up. It's supposed to appear here. All right, let me just wait for it. I hope it's not going to take much. My apologies about that. Let's go back here and see. Okay, it's compiling it. All right. My apologies about this. Now it's loading. Okay, let me just refresh it, make sure I'm forcing it to load. Is this happening on sign up screen? Let's check. Oh, okay. We've created a component here on sign up, which is form sign up. Here is the name of that component. Okay, form sign up, but we have not displayed it here. Okay. Um, let me just put it directly here. Okay, let's import it. Okay, don't mind much about this error. It's nothing to write a story about. Let's just wait for this to refresh. If it's not refreshing, let's just help it to refresh. Suppose a form will appear here. Okay, suppose a form will appear here. Why it's taking too long? My apologies about this. Okay, now it's refreshing. As you can see, we've got a form, and this form has got a profile image. And if we want to change our profile image, we can just click here. Where is my own profile image? I think I had it here. Let's say this. Where is my profile image? Didn't I download it? Okay. Let's just check here, Matthew Singati. Then let me download maybe this one. Save images. Download, and also save this one as download, and that is it. Okay, and then let's go back to here. As you can see, we've got this form where we can just put our own image. Okay, the advantage of this image component, as you can see, it gives you a small preview here. Okay, I'm happy with this. The other thing, I don't think my own form has a style. Where is my own form? Here is my own form. I don't think it has got a style. Mtt Component, yeah, it doesn't have any style on it. Okay, flex. So let me go here and see. Maybe there is a container around it. Let's go to Mtt Components. Okay, I want something like this. Okay, this. Okay, so I'm thinking let's go to this form component. Form component. Let's see what surrounds it. Okay, as you can see, there is Mtt Alpha, P, width, fit, and rounded MD. Let's see, would that be an impact? I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, let me just copy that as is. Okay, Mtt Alpha, let's see, rounded MD, and then we've got the Mtt form. Okay. The Mtt form only has got this flex column width. Okay, let's try this div and see. All right, let's see. Go back to here, and then let's paste this here. Okay, and then let me copy this and paste it here. Let's see. Okay, if there's nothing, then I will have to, here is it, guys. Okay, I'm happy with this. This is what I wanted. Okay, so we've got the profile image. Okay, and then we need to use a component that will help us to display the profile image. Okay, so that when you select something, it can show you a bigger there. So with that, we are going to use Mtt image display. Okay, so we can just go here and look for Mtt image display wherever it is. Where is my Mtt form? Mtt image display, as you can see, guys. Okay, we can copy this as it is. Okay, and then let me paste it. Where is Mtt image display? Let me paste it here. Okay, make sure that this name is the same as which one? As this one. Okay, save and let's see. Refresh. As you can see, guys, so when you click something here, this will show that. Okay, so these are the advantages of using Mtt form over ShadCN form component. Okay, I've tried it. It's complicated. Okay, it's too much. It's not clean. It's not straight to the point. Okay, hence I decided to create my own form component, which is Mtt form. Okay, so for this, I don't like this rounded thing. Okay, so let's just go here. Absolute I like about this, top and what I like about this. Let's go to rounded. Where is rounded? Absolute, rounded, full. Let's try rounded SM and see what will happen. Okay, rounded MD. Oh, okay, fine. Now I know what is the problem. Okay, this system has got a theme which is to round everything. Okay, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Let me just show you. Let me add this first. Okay, this is too big. Let's go here. This is the width is 100. Let's make it 70, and the height, let's make it 70 so that it can be a bit small. Okay, and then I like this. Okay, so this system, when you want to round things, you don't round a specific component, you round everything. Okay, so with that being said, let's go to the tailwind config. Is it the tailwind config or is it the Mtt styles? Okay, let me just check, guys. Okay, these are the opinions that I have added here. Okay, to me it was easy to just round everything. Okay, instead of rounding things one by one. Okay, so let's go to Mtt components, Mtt components, styles, and then Mtt CSS. Do we have rounded here? Okay, do we have anything with a border? Let's just double check. I don't think we have it here. So obviously it's supposed to be here on tailwind config. Let's check. Round. Okay, I have a place where you work on rounded. Okay, you just give that value once and it changes everywhere. Let's see. Hence, I said before, Mtt components, it's a lot of things. Even me, I sometimes forget about it, but I know this thing is there. So let's see what we can do. Let's go to Mtt styles. Okay, in Mtt styles, let's see, do I have Mtt classes? I don't think it's here. Do I have Mtt CSS? Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's supposed to be here. Okay, but I'm not sure here what type. Where are my root CSS values? Okay, I don't want this to take much of my time. I just forgot now where it is. Okay, maybe guys, I will find it as time goes by. Okay, I will find it. It's just a value like this one. Okay, it's just a value like that one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think my memory is coming a little bit. Is it here on functions? Not really. Okay. Let's see. Met classes. It's not here. Where is the default value for? Let me go to Tailwind config for the last time. If I don't see it, I will pass. Let's see on the config object. Okay, let's check here. Extending height, extending border width. What else am I extending here? Let's check. Primary, what else am I extending? Let's see. Border radius, I think it's here. Border radius, let's see. Calculate radius. Okay. I think this is the radius that I'm looking for. As you can see, it's the same value. That value times 2, that value times 2 pixel, that value times 4 pixel. Okay. Now I just need to know where I have defined that value. Okay, it's radius, it's not rounded. Okay, so my apologies about that. Let's just quickly go back to Mtt CSS. Let's just look for radius. It looks like there is radius, as you can see, guys. Okay, so this radius, let me make it let's say 12 pixels. Let's see. Okay, let's see what will happen. Suppose this will be rounded, all of them. So I think the best one I used to use it's 5. All right. Even 5 doesn't really show the way I want to. Okay, I think I used to use 5. Let's try 7. Okay, I want it. Okay, so I think I like this theme. Okay, as you can see, it's somewhat round, everything. Okay, even our text boxes are going to be more or less like this. Okay, so let me try 6 instead so that it cannot be that visible. So as you can see, guys, okay, so now we are done with this. Okay, so let's just quickly add other components, which is going to be very, very easier to add. Okay, let's see which are other components. Let's just go here. I need to add a text. As you can see, guys, this is met text field. Let's just copy this and we will repeat it for a lot of these things. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so now we're here. Okay, this can be one line. Okay, let's say from Mtt Component. Okay, cool. And then let's check here. What do we have? We have a name. Okay, we have a name, and then here this is a username. Okay, in terms of read only, for now, let me say false. Okay, we will change this now. Okay, and then let me copy the same thing. Okay, and then we will just use a same name. I like to copy and paste. Okay, we will use a same name here. Okay, user same name as a label, user same name. Okay, and then here we're just going to say this is user email. Okay, copy this, user email. Okay, this we are going to, let me just click save and see, guys, so that you can see what is going on here. As you can see, guys, okay, this is the form. Very nice. Okay, nice and clean. User email. In terms of the user email, what I want to do, I want to change the type. Don't I have a type here? Let's say the type of it's email. Email. Okay. Let's see what will happen if the type there is an error. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's see. Let me go back and check on Mtt Components. Do we have some icons here? Not really. There are no icons. Let's see why I'm facing some errors. Let me rely on Typescript to tell me. As you can see, guys, okay, we've got email here. And then, do I have any other prop? What that prop might be? Icon. Let's say icon type. Then the icon type. The icon type is the icon type. Let me say it's email. All right. Let's see. Okay. When you are using this, you can icon type. Oh, it's icon. Okay, my apologies about that. Type of input. I think it's icon. Which icon do I want to use? Let's see. What is the icon type? It's email. Okay. The reason why I was a bit confused, there was somebody who was knocking, and I didn't really attend that. Okay. So as you can see, guys, now this is an email, and then let's just use the password. Okay, let's just add the one for password. It's going to be more or less like this. Okay, more or less like this. And then the icon type, it's password. Don't I have password here? Let me rely on Typescript. Where is password? Oh, okay, it's not password, it's going to be lock. And then password is going to be here. And then here, I think it's just password. Okay, user password. Okay. As you can see, guys, okay, we are getting there. Okay, why this name has an autofill or something. Okay, I don't really want that. Okay, I'm happy with this. We've got the name, user saying name, user email, and user password. We need a submit button. I think this has got a submit button. Okay, let's just check what is it. I think it's just met submit. Let's see, where is met submit. Let's just take this met submit and come back here and put met submit and import it from met form. Okay, sign up. All right, let's go back and see. As you can see, guys, okay, let's see if is this going to respond to the light and dark theme. As you can see, guys, everything respond and it works well. Okay, these are the opinions that I'm talking about to say Mtt Component has got some opinions. Okay, as you can see, you don't really take time to do your things. Okay, even the color scheme, everything is just here. So let me leave this one like this, but if I want to this form is too long and I don't like that. Let's see how many components do we have. 1 2 3 4 5. These components, maybe I will have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I will have 3 of them here and I will have 3 of them here. Okay, let me do that. Okay, first of all, let me highlight everything and format this code. And then what I want to do, I want to what am I going to do? Let's start on Mtt image, which is 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, and then I'm going to type div here. Okay, and then I'm going to type another div here, which is, this is the left side. Okay, the left side of it. Okay, the left side needs to have what? Okay, I will align it later. Okay, so let me also put the right side. If this is the left side, let me also put the right side inside this container. Okay, 1, 2, 3 with Mtt submit. Okay, and then what I want to do in this container, I want to give it a class Mtt center. Okay, everything will be centered. It's going to be more or less like a row at this point in time, and I want a gap of, let's say, a gap of 5. Okay, so this one, let's make sure that it's the class name, it's Mtt center, and then that means things are arranged in a row. Let's say flex column. Let me force that to be flex column. Okay, and the gap, I'm not sure, let me give it a gap of 4. Okay, and then I'm going to do that for this one, the left side and the right side. Okay, let's see how things are now. This is supposed to be more like wider. Okay, exactly what I was looking for. At least I'm happy with this type of execution, except that this is not aligning. I think why things are not aligning, I think this Mtt image. Okay, why things are not aligning, I think things are aligned to the center. Okay, so if there is a box here, okay, this is aligned to the center, of which that's not what we want. Let's go to the overall parent container. As you can see, which one is it? Flex column is this one. Let's do a BG of this so that you can see what I'm talking about. This is not really what I want. Okay, that's not what I want. I want the container that contains everything, which is this one. Okay, let's see. As you can see, so these are aligned center, not top. So let's force this to say important. Is it justifies that? Sometimes align and justify, they work around my head. Sometimes I don't get them right. So if it's not just because this needs to be here at the top, okay, everything needs to be aligned at the top. So if it's not justified, then it's align start. Okay, let's see. Okay, why it looks like things are not going according to what I want. Not a problem, let's check. Okay, there's Mtt center, there's a gap, and then okay, these are arranged in a row fashion. Okay, that means this and this, okay, in a row fashion. So align start, it's going to be the left or right. Okay, it can't be up and down because these are not aligned columns. Then these ones are aligned columns. Let me try the align start and justify. Okay, Control B. Okay, then paste. Let's try align start in, not necessarily in one of these. Let me check the second one. Okay, actually I'm looking for the second one, the one with the email. Okay, let's see. Align start. How are you going to jump up or jump to the left or jump to the right? Okay, if there are no changes, this means that, let me try justify start. Okay, let's see. why this doesn't jump up. If it doesn't, that's not much of a problem. I can push it too. Okay, that's not much of a problem. Maybe with some layout tricks, it's playing some games with me. I really don't mind much about that. What I can do, do I have the height of this height to be full? Let's see. Okay, let's go to the Mtt submit. Class name, margin top. Let's make it 30 pixels. Let's see. Exactly what I'm looking for. Go back and change that gray. I don't really need that gray. Okay. Things are not aligning perfect, but this is much better. Let me just click OK. So as you can see, guys, because of we've got that, I don't really need this. This needs to be validated as well. Okay. Now, user profile must be a valid image. Let's select a valid image and see. As you can see, okay, this is working. And then name is required. Type name, type say name, click save. As you can see, this is working fine. And then email, it's invalid. Okay, this is still invalid. This will only work when it's a valid email at gmail.com. Okay, as you can see, and then password. I forgot repeat password, but I don't think that's an unnecessary complexity. Okay, I will teach you that on another tutorial. So as you can see, guys, we are done with the form component, which is sign up. Okay, so in the next tutorial we are going to take this further. Okay, otherwise basically that is Mtt Component. Okay, if you might want to learn more from me, please guys, don't forget, check the link in the description below. I've got these two awesome Next.js application courses, okay, which is React Advanced Component Composition and Next.js, which shall CN for absolute beginners. If you might want to support me, check the link in the description below. I've got a buy me a coffee as well. Should you want to contact me one-on-one, please check and click here for the discovery call. And that is it. I'm Mtt Component, the designer and developer from South Africa. Thank you so much for making it up to this far. See you on the next one.